Well, the coronation of Charles and Camilla will take place in May next year, and as William and Kate step into the roles of Prince and Princess of Wales, observers say their body language is beginning to intensify.
Now, on the other side of the family, yes, the other side, Harry and Meghan have been striking some serious power poses. So what do their movements and mannerisms really say about the respective relationships? And we welcome author, vocal coach and body language expert Louise Marler back to the show. Lovely to see you again.
To see you.
Can we start with these recent pictures of Wills and Kate? What does this look, these poses, tell you about the couple? Have a look.
Well, aren't they magnificent? I think that what the poses are showing is that they're loving, they're strong and loving. But I take that a step further and say that these two take their roles very seriously, and they're showing us how to behave and showing that touch is back, and post-pandemic this is really important that we're touching each other and touching on the back. And when did they start it? They started it in July when they were kissing at the polo and blowing kisses to the parents at the tennis. They did those things, and very much nothing is an accident with them. It's all calculated, and it's beautiful. They are a magnificent couple.
To the other half of the Royal Fab Four, the day after King Charles released this official portrait, so this portrait came first, and we're going to have a look at that. That came. Then Harry and Meghan shared some photos of their own, and this image, this next one, has been dubbed Meghan's moment. So your thoughts on this?
Yeah, what a beautiful photo, post-funeral, and everybody in black and everybody looking official and their gorgeous selves. And then Meghan's moment. Well, isn't it always Meghan's moment? It is an acting technique that when you go on stage, don't look down. Everybody wants to look down. And we tend to talk to our internal voices when we do that, and they're usually negative. So acting technique, always look up. The thing is with Meghan here in this photo, she's looking up and then going, have you got the camera right? Have you got the light? Have you got the light? Yeah. It's always Meghan's moment. They're also touching hands, but the way they touch hands shows a certain intimacy. So this is not the hand on the back. This is actually finger stroking. So this is not saying do this.
This was the second photo that we're going to have a look at. That was this one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could hardly come over to you, Larry, and say a little bit of finger stroking. You know, it'd be completely inappropriate.
I mean, you could.
I could.
But they're married, so that's appropriate.
Yes, it is. But it's showing it's an intimate stroke, sexual gesture, as opposed to something that is guiding us.
The way she's holding his hand there is a sexual gesture?
Well, he's stroking her finger.
Well, it's a still shot, so we don't know if there's a stroke or just a high grip. It could just be a grip.
I think it's a stroke. It was a stroke.
People say it shows a proud and powerful couple. There was lots said about the timing of it, I think, was what was...
The timing is ridiculous. And what these photos show, first of all, the timing shows that we are in competition. And then the fact that she's wearing red, as you're wearing today, wearing red, that's not a royal colour. So they're saying we're different. And, of course, the other thing that stands out is that Meghan is standing in front of Harry yet again, and their expressions. So Meghan has a neutral expression, but then her eyes could cut glass. But with Harry, it's his smile. There are 19 Ekman smiles, and that's not one of them. You know, Harry's smile is
sheepish?
It's challenging, it's contemptuous, and his eye is partly closed, which is part of resting bitch face.
Sorry, I think that's the face of a man who's having his finger sexually stroked. I'm just saying. I think that's anyway. Look,
I think we need to move on.
Let's move on. Couples dressing with Meghan again. Nice touch. To the UK's new leader, Liz Truss. Now let's have a look at a recent moment between her and the Chuck.
Prime Minister, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, lovely to see you again. Oh, it's a great pleasure.
Anyway.
Sorry, the King. What do you think this says about her rise to power? It's a little bit tentative, isn't it?
Oh, look, when will we learn about leadership? So she has all of the background to become a politician. She can make decisions. She can work hard, but she can't communicate. And this is the major skill. And the word is gravitas. Why is the word gravitas? Because it's about gravity. And and energy in the lower body. She leans forward. You know, she's stumbling. When you saw her walk into the funeral, she was very unsteady on her feet. And she has her energy in her upper body. She's often wobbling or bouncing up and down.
Well,
and this is not gravitas.
We'll see what happens. He's on shaky ground. Back home, Anthony Albanese about to hit 150 days as Prime Minister.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through some photos of our Prime Minister. So from a shaggy-haired lad, he copped some flack for his teeth at various points. Also, he was weight. People commented on his weight. And then there was the change. What we'd like to call a glow-up happened. How do you think he's fared throughout his journey to power?
I love that term, glow up, and it is a glow up, and how fabulous for someone in the public eye to think, how am I coming across? And there are two perspectives though. How am I coming across and how do I feel? Because when it comes to teeth, people can have charm and character in teeth flaws. They're not charm and character, those teeth flaws, the way they were spiky and separate. And I think it's fantastic that he did something about it. And today you can do things about teeth. And weight, who doesn't want to lose weight? Hair, obviously, you get older, he's got less of it to be fluffy. So, you know, I think he's done a fantastic job.
All right, Louise, lovely to talk to you as always. We got through a lot there. Appreciate your time.